I want to talk to you about something very serious. About an organization that started in 1898. A special organization. Not for the regular black person, but for a special type of black people. Light-skinned black people. And how they would choose that, they would use the brown bag technique. If you were the same shade or lighter than the brown bag, you were in. And also you had to be middle to upper middle class to wealthy black people. If you were poor, you wasn't invited. Because this was about a prestigious group. The Blue Vein Society. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Did the Blue Vein Society cause the hatred between light-skinned and black-skinned people? If you are a celebrity in light-skin or any kind of powerful light-skinned person, you were invited to join the Blue Vein Society. A special group. Some of them think like the Illuminati today. But the Blue Vein Society was a special group that only catered to powerful, light-skinned black people. Male, female, didn't matter. If you had influence or you was middle to upper middle class, you were invited in. And when there was a borderline question about it, they would just put the brown paper bag up to your face. If you passed that test, you were given a handshake, you were in. But white people didn't like it. They looked at it. They didn't like any kind of black. It didn't matter if you was light-skinned or dark-skinned. If they saw the Blue Vein Society, they would look at you crazy. Even call the police. Because the Blue Vein Society was something that they appreciated. They wanted something of their own back then. Because slavery wasn't too far off from that time. And these were some of the establishments right here. They were all over the United States. The Blue Vein Society, where they met. And you would go in, you would have dinner, you would sit around, talk about your success, have a very nice time, just like a fraternity. A special club that wasn't offered to dark-skinned black people. If you were dark-skinned and black, you were out. The light-skinned blacks would just push you away and tell you to get lost. That's why I was so influential. And that is what separates light-skinned and dark-skinned today. Sometimes you wonder, where did it come from? That hatred between light skin and dark skin. Well, the Blue Vein Society is just one of the organizations that started it. Even today, there's friction. Even today's models and actresses and actors have a competition. Light skin, dark skin. Who's the best? Who will be invited to the Blue Vein Society? Back then, everybody was talking about the Blue Vein Society. I mean, as you're getting your hair done, as you're talking to the person next to you, the Blue Vein Society is just the talk of the town. How in the world can they not let us in?
George, what's he talking about?
You know Ella. She claims they're going to start hiring some Negro office help around here.
So what?
So if they do, I quit. You're kidding.
Go ahead, Kit. You tell them. Me, they laugh at.
Kit, you don't mean that. Yes, I do.
Even if you was a part of the Blue Vein Society, a lot of white people didn't care. They didn't want you around them. They would get angry if they knew that you was hired in their organization. Even if it was a work detail, they didn't want you around. They didn't care what color you were, light skin, dark skin. But when you were part of the Blue Vein Society, you felt like you was on top of the world. You were all light-skinned, all pretty. Your men were light-skinned. It was just an organization that didn't care about anyone else. They were just happy to be a part of something. And they had a swagger about them. They didn't hold their head down. Like back then, a lot of dark-skinned people held their head down. They felt shame. But a lot of light-skinned people, they felt maybe they were white.
Knock it off. You don't need no more of that guitar picking sitting around the shack music today, CJ. I want all you men out of those baseball uniforms and in the work clothes. You report to me at 1600 hours. We got a work detail. Paid in the lobby of the Officers Club. Let me tell all you fancy-ass ball-playing Negroes something. The reasons for any orders given by a superior officer is none of y'all's business. You obey them. This country is at war. And you niggas are soldiers. And something else. From now on, when I tell you to do something, I want it done. Is that clear?
Yes, sir!
Now get out of those baseball uniforms. I could smell you suckers before I hit the door.
Well, where are you from? England?
Okay. Looks like we got us a wise-ass Alabama boy here. Yes, sir. Now, don't you get smart, nigga.
Get your fucking hands off me!
You wanna hit old Sergeant Waters, boy? Come on. Please. Come on, nigga.
In the military, I had people just like this in charge of me. And a lot of them was very bitter because they were old school. They felt, for some reason, they should have been in the Blue Vein Society. And because they wasn't in it, maybe they feel some regret. They get angry when they see dark-skinned black guys shuffling, playing the guitar, saying, yes, sir, no, sir. So they have an anger about him when they see that. They feel like he's a good old boy. And that's the way a lot of them feel. So they hold that bitterness and anger in them. But let me tell you, this is AKDOG. Everybody couldn't be in a Blue Vein Society. So a lot of us have that bitterness and that war, light skin, dark skin. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.